We're gonna try it again. I'm back. And if you were just here watching me, you saw a lot of mouth moving and no words flowing. But we're gonna give it another try. I found out that when I rearranged my office yesterday and plugged my podcast microphone back in, it was on mute. So now I'm back. We're going to take another stab at this. It is day number 26 in our 30-day series, Primed for Success. Lee and I are so excited to have you with us along for the ride. If you are just joining us, you are right on time. We have been organizing all of this content into the guides. So go ahead and take those in as you're able. And every day we share little nuggets of insights into just how much is available within Positive Prime, the reasons why we love it so much. And we have not yet talked about the benefits of positivity on how we engage and perform in sports and athletics and just activity and all together, and how physical activity can boost our mood. So we're going to take a quick look at that, especially since I just had this fantastic conversation with myself that none of you all got to hear. And so this is a quick recap of the first iteration. So a couple of key points that I want to touch on today, and you'll be able to dive in more deeply as we share the bonuses and resources throughout. So I have talked earlier in our series about Sean Aker and his work, his research at Harvard University, but also all of the reasons that he presents in his book, The Happiness Advantage, why it's worth putting forth a little bit of effort to feel better. The benefits of positivity ripple out in professional success, our health, our relationships, in every aspect of life. And in the research where people participated in one daily activity that boosted their happiness set point over the course of 21 days, after 21 days of consistent activity, any of these different 5, people measured themselves to be more positive. One of these activities, so some group of people in the research participated in just 10 minutes of exercise every day. And after 3 weeks of consistent, short engagement and exercise, they felt more positive, not only at that point, but with lasting results moving forward. Why is it? It's not just because of the cardiovascular benefits. It's not only because of the additional oxygen that we take in and facilitating the detox pathways that we need to support in order for our body to be refreshed and restored. It's also because when we do something consistently that we know is good for us, we start to put that value on those behaviors. We recognize that that commitment, because we are worth it, has its reward. And so that also raises our confidence and worthiness. So it's a beautiful ripple effect or cycle, if you want to look at it that way. We also will share through the course of the day a TED Talk by Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, the father of flow. And he, in his story, shares of his childhood in Europe, his purpose in seeking out what engages people, what lifts some people up while other people stay mired in their circumstances and situation. And so you're probably aware of some of these stories of creatives, of highly successful professionals who reach this flow state where they are completely immersed in the work that they are creating, and time falls away and it feels effortless. They're completely engaged in what they're creating. In sports, we see it as peak performance. When athletes have performed all the mental rehearsal as well as the physical preparation, and when it's time to come out of those starting blocks, they reach that flow state, and it's this effortless ability to exceed any previous performance. It's extraordinary when we look at that meeting point of preparation and psychological support, aligning all of that work together. So Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, he recently passed away, actually a couple of months ago, and so his TED Talk is really insightful, a little bit meandering in that grandfatherly professor sort of way, but a really interesting conversation to look in on. And also, as a bonus today, I'm sorry, this is today's success work. So here it comes. Take a look in your Positive Prime dashboard. Activate those coaching pearls if you have not already. Hopefully you have, because we're going to send you back to day 4. So If you're just activating those, they're in the left sidebar. You might have to circle back in a couple of days, but you are not going to want to miss Christine Tiley's personal story of her own physical situation after she suffered a series of minor strokes and her commitment to recover. She has a young family. She has an extraordinary business that she leads, and she devoted herself to her recovery, utilizing sports that demanded mental as well as physical engagement. And she tells beautifully how that accelerated her recovery far beyond the expectation of her medical team. And now she is a leader, a high ranking athlete in the martial arts category that she competes in Australia, not only in her own age group, but beyond. So don't miss Christine Tiley's story, Coaching Pearl number 4, The Power of Exercise. And there's a little extra inspiration for your day. Thank you for joining us. Apologies for that fakey. I'll pull down that other video so I don't send too many people down the wrong rabbit hole, but we're so grateful to have you here with us along for the ride. We'd love to hear what you think. Do you participate in activity? Is this something that you tend to struggle with? Is this perhaps some inspiration to bring you back around to moving your body and finding the benefit of doing what inspires you and lights you up? Sue, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Great to see you through the interwebs here. I'm wishing you a wonderful day. So grateful to have you with us and sending you all lots of love. We will see you back here online tomorrow.